Why is my creative cloud loading?
Sorry?
Why is my creative cloud loading?
I don't know.
Nu vol in beeld.
Voor Zoom?
I don't know.
Ik snap Zoom echt nauwelijks. Oh well.
Okay.
Josina! Yes, there she is. So, welcome everybody to our fantastic Frontsplit Friday! Yay! Grab a chair, grab a strap, have a mat, and a pillow, because we're gonna do some stuff on our knees, but we want to keep our knees really nice and painless. All right, almost there. Let me check audio. Audio's on. Yes, yes, yes. And then we're gonna go for that one. Hello. Okay, so let me just see if I can get you guys big in screen. There we go. Hi, Zoe. Hello. Oh, where's Lena? Lena all of a sudden disappeared. Oh, there she is. All right, let's get started. Oh, I'm gonna grab my speaker. Kittens. There we go. Alrighty, let's get started. How are your legs, bodies, hips? Feeling all right? Nice and loose? I think I'm asking too much air. Here we go.
Hebben we spullen nodig?
Ik zou een stoeltje pakken, blokjes, een strap en een kussentje.
Ik heb per ongeluk Josien
Gemute.
Gepind.
Gepind. Oh, je kan hem ontpinnen. Alright. Okay, let's get started. Ik heb ineens een vette loopneus, vet irritant. Te veel make-up opgedaan. Okay. Start standing up. And let's shift it around. And let's start by pushing our big toe to the floor and all 8 other toes up, and then 8 toes down to the floor, big toe up. Big toe down, 8 toes up, 8 toes down, big toe up. Big toe down, 8 toes up, 8 toes down, big toe up. Couple of times, back and forward still. 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it from side to side. Soft legs, soft body. And then front and back. Just roll over the whole sole of the foot. 2 and 1. And now we're going to make circles on the sole of the foot. And reverse. Alright, and take it to the knees. So roll into the knees, into big circles. If you are a skater, that one is really good. And reverse. And take it to the hips. Just big circles with the hips. Soft body. And another direction. Alright, and bring your chest front and back. Front, back. Try to keep your hips still. Knees are out of lock. 4, 3, Keep your shoulders parallel to the floor. Just slide it like a type machine. And then we're going to go to the right, to the front, to the left, to the back, to the right, to the front, to the left, to the back, right, front, left, back, right, front, left. And if you want, you can take it to circles, keeping your hips still. And reverse, left, front, right, back, left, front, right, back, left, front, right, back, left, front, right, back, and take it to circles. 3, 2, 1. Back to the center. Roll your shoulders. First, bring them all the way down and push them forward. Push them up and squeeze to the back. Down, front, up, squeeze to the back. So you're going to make a really big circle with the shoulders, and you're going to use quite a lot of power to go and make these circles. So you're really going to feel all that after a couple of reps. Down, front, up, back, down, front, up, back, down, front, up, back. Last one. And then we're going to reverse. Up, front, down, back, up, front, down, back, up, front, down, back, up, front, down. 2 more. Up, front, down, back. Last one. All right. Place your hands in your in your neck, and just go and open your elbows to the side. First, very gentle. And then you're going to pick up the speed, not by swinging your arms really fast open, but by squeezing your shoulder blades in, in, in. So really squeezing my shoulder blades together. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. That should burn in your shoulders quite a bit. And bring your chin to your chest and look up to the ceiling. Chin to chest, up to ceiling. Chin to chest, up to ceiling. Chin to chest, to ceiling. 2 more. And last one. And back to the center. Look to, so bring your right ear to your shoulder, and then your left ear. Right ear, left ear, right ear, left ear, right ear, left ear. Look over your right shoulder. Look over left. Look over right. Look over left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the center. Half circle to the front. When you reach your shoulder, half circle back. When you reach your shoulder, half circle. Half circle. Only to the front. Look from right to left. 2, 1. Back to the center. Hands in your lower neck. In your neck again. Way lower the neck. In your neck again, and make half circles to the back. Very gentle. Side. And once your neck feels a little bit better, you can slide your hands up. So you have less support with your hands, and you can make more movement with your neck. You can take them completely off or keep them on. And let's make one full circle, with or without your hands on your neck. And reverse. All right, back to the center. Let's just do our hands quickly, and then we've kind of woken up our whole body. So start here with your thumbs facing out. I'm pulling in my pinky, ring, middle, index, thumb, and then I'm rolling it up and straightening it out, pinky, ring, middle, index, thumb, and opening. So I'm circling my wrists and my hands, and I'm really pulling the fingers in and out. Kan je het zien, Niekje? Okay. And when you're up here, we're gonna reverse. So you're gonna first bring your thumb in, index, middle, ring, pinky, and rotate the hand out. Thumb, index, middle, ring, pinky, and thumb, index, middle, ring, pinky, out. 2 more. And last one. Bring your arms to shoulder height and just do a couple of circles here. Keeping my elbows at one side and reverse. 2 and 1. All right, shake it off. Okay, let's do a couple of breaths. We're going to not do a very long breath exercise. We're going to keep it a little shorter so we can do one more lovely warm up for the whole body and then start. So we're going to do a couple of deep breaths and we're going to take them in with a little bit. So we're going to go hold it for a bit, and then as you exhale, you're going to take it very slow to exhale. So you're taking your time to exhale, and then when you're completely exhaled, you're going to hold it for a couple of seconds. And breathe in. Hold and out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, completely empty, 2, 1, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, hold, and exhale, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, and breathe in. Hold and exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3 and breathe in. Hold. And out. 9, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Take a deep breath in. And release. And again, in. And release. One more with your arms up. Breathe in. And release. And shake it all off. All right, we're gonna go and tap our bodies. And just start with your hips. So on top, on your womb, if you have one, otherwise on your lower belly. And you're gonna go to the side. And then you're gonna go to your upper butt or your lower back. You can lean a bit forward to catch it. And I'm gonna move down onto my butt cheeks. I'm just gonna give it nice. And I'm gonna move it forward again. Towards my thighs. I'm gonna move, make sure my hips are all covered. And I'm gonna go to my inside of my thighs. And I'm opening again to the side. You can bend a little bit so you can get your hamstrings. And we're gonna go all the way down the hamstrings. And then move it forward again and all the way, quads, thighs, everything you need. If you want to use your calves as well. Everything. And then just let it happen. And feel how that feels. That's usually a really good way to get the blood flow going. Okay, let's start in our squat position, and we're just gonna do a couple of regular squats here. So I have my feet hip width apart, my toes are pointing forward, and as I go down, my knees are staying on top of my feet, and my butt moves back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then step out a little wider. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mo got really frightened of you guys, I think. Her toe is like this big. Okay. Toes out, knees out, tuck your hips in and go straight down and up. Keeping your shoulders on top of your hips. Try not to lean forward. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's make a few circles. So bend to your right knee and bend your left, keeping your hips low, and then straighten out, straighten out. Bend, bend, straighten out, straighten out. Bend, bend, straighten out, straighten out. Bend, bend, straighten out, straighten out. Bend, bend. And we're going to do the opposite direction. Bend, bend, straighten out, straighten out. Bend, bend, straighten out, straighten out. Bend, bend, straight, straight. Last one. And bring it down. Elbows on your knees or hands on your knees, whatever feels better for you. And then we're going to do some tuck and tilt. So we're going to tilt and then tuck. So I'm arching my lower back and I'm rounding it under. At the same time, I'm pushing my knees to the side. Four, 3, 2, 1, and hold it in a little bit of an arch. And then pull it in and keep pushing your knees out. Bring your hands now to your knees. So I'm keep pushing my hips now forward, and then I'm going to push one shoulder to the floor. And then the other. One more switch on each side. And switch. Alright. Bring your hands to the front. Turn your toes towards the front. Now we're going to slowly straighten out and bend the knees a couple of times. We're going to take our time with our hamstrings later. So I just want you to just say hi to your hamstrings, nothing more. We're going to go into intense hamstring stretches. Yay, yay, yay. I love it. 2 and 1. All right. Roll yourself up and find something to balance yourself on. Just a piece of wall or a piece of a door. We've done this one last week. I'll start on this side. I'm placing a shoulder against a wall or a door or corner, or you can use a pole as well, like anything. Then the knee that is farthest away from the wall, you're going to bring it up. And you're just going to lift it up a couple of times. Just a few lifts. Up. 2. And then keep it up as high as you can and wrap your hands around it. So I'm really pulling it towards my chest. And from here, trying to keep my legs straight, I'm going to move my hips forward, shoulders a little bit back, and back to straight. Shoulders back, hips forward, and back. You should feel that a little bit in your quads of both your legs, but in a different way. 2. And last one. Keep it up. And then you're going to keep the opposite hand on the knee. Bring this hand forward and open to the side into a little bit of a back twist. back to the front, and back twist, to the front, twist back, to the front, twist back, to the front. Last two. Last one. Hold it for a couple of seconds. Go really into that lovely little stretch. And back forward. And lower your leg. I'm going to do the other side. I've got a risky top on and a risky thing. So if there's going to be some Janet Jackson action going on, don't be surprised. Okay, so I use my shoulder on the wall for a little bit of support. And I'm just bringing my knee in a couple of times. In, 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 2, 1. Then keep it up. Grab with both your hands. And I'm going to try to keep your knee bent. If it bends, that's not a problem, but try to keep it straight. Now I'm moving my hips forward, shoulder back. And so the more you can keep your legs straight, the more you will feel it in your quad. But if your balance or if anything else says, nope, I want to bend it, just bend it. Absolutely fine. 2 more. Last one. And come back to shoulders on top of your hips. Keep the hand that is opposite to your leg on the leg, and then here and open to the side and back forward. Open to the side, back forward. Open to the side, back forward. Open, forward. 2 more. And the last one, we are going to hold it for a couple of seconds here. Try to really push that hand away. 4, 3, 2, 1. And forward. Bring it down. All right. Okay, come sit. Just bring my camera a little bit down. Hi. So sit down, and we're gonna keep our feet a little bit wider than our hips, and then we're gonna bring one knee to our heel. And other side. If you want, you don't have to put your hands to the back. You can just keep your hands off. But if you're a little less open in your hips, or if you're still not warm, you can keep your hands on the back on the floor for a little bit of balance. You can also put your back against the wall or against the corner of your couch or bed. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hold it here and bring this back leg back a little bit more. So I'm creating a so here is a 90-degree angle, and between this leg and this leg is a 90-degree angle, and between the upper leg and the lower leg again is a 90-degree angle. So we're going to really try to get into that shape. If that's a little hard, you can just bring that knee in a little bit more, but we're going to move our legs quite a lot here, so we're going to not come back completely to this shape. What we're going to do is first we're going to lean back and straighten out this leg, lift it up from the floor, and then bring the weight forward, straighten out the back leg and lift it off the floor. Come back to this shape, lift, and lift, and lift, and lift, and lift, lift, going, going, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's bring it to the other side. And the same we'll do here. Bring it back, straighten, forward, straighten and lift. Now, the less you have to move your body, the more your flexibility will do it for you. Mo's coming to have a look again. She's terrified. I don't know when. You never react to this. Okay, keep going. Front and back. Front, back. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Back. All right, do a couple of side to sides from here. Yes. All right. Let's continue with our hero pose. So if you want, you can roll up your mat a little bit or put a pillow under your knees. I'll get this notification out of the way. Blip. So we're gonna do hero pulses. Hero pulses, but also go back down. So we're gonna go into this position. Here we are gonna lean back. Yeah. Try to keep your hips forward. So you're keeping your hips forward in this position, not go back here. So my shoulders are gonna be behind my hips. You can bring your hands here for a little bit of balance. Yes. Then let's do 4 pulses and then back up. And again, 4 pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1, back up. Lean back. 4, 3, 2, 1, back up. Last one like this. 4, 3, 2, 1, back up. Now we're going to go back. Then push your butt back. Bring your butt towards your heels, and from here you're going to push your hips up again, keeping your shoulders behind your hips and up. That one is hard to not lean forward with your shoulders. Hips up and front. This is really a power exercise. So if this feels like you're burning, whoo, that's correct. Back, butt down, back up and forward. 2 more. Back, butt down, hips up and forward. Last one. Back, hips down, up and forward. And just give a little counter stretch here. And grab some blocks or something to elevate yourself with. I'll show you. I'm using it. You can also put your hands on a chair. We're going to bring one leg in front and one to the back. What I want you to have is 2 legs straight in this position and only your back leg straight in this position. Straighten out, lifting the toes off the floor and down and up and down. Up, down, up, down. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold it down. Kick your butt. Kick, kick. So you can put your, yes, definitely a pillow underneath your knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten it out and come to the other side. Down, up, down, up. When you go down, try to push your hips also to the floor. Try to pull your tail between your legs down so you can feel that front stretching. So it's not only our hamstring, we are in the lunge position, we are working our psoas. Last one. And then we'll bring it down, knee to the floor, and kick your butt. Kick, kick, kick. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now we're gonna go back to this first side and grab some blocks to elevate your knee on the back, or some books. I'm using a pillow as well because, yo, dirty cats. Okay, so I am placing the knee on a little elevation, and I'm pulling this knee all the way in and bringing this opposite elbow to the floor. So I now have my right knee in front, left elbow on the floor. We've done this one last week, I think, as well. We're gonna have this arm to the side, and we're gonna do two things at the same time. We're gonna bring and twist our arm, and then at the same time, we're gonna bend our knee and back straight. When you go straight, try to really go to square hip, open, and down. Reach, open, and down. Reach, open, and down. Reach, open, and down. Reach, open, down. Last two. And last one. Keep it up. Grab the foot if you can and pull it towards you a couple of times, very gently. 3, 2, 1. And release out. Now I'm going to switch the leg. Go. Oh dear. She's all upset again. Hold on, which one? Oh yeah, sorry. I was very confused which leg I'm now doing. Here we go. No. So confused. So now I have my left leg in front, right elbow to the front, and then I'm going to bring this hand to the side next to my shoulder. I'm lifting up and bending my knee at the same time. Here. Open. Down. Open. Down. Open. Down. Open. Down. Try to keep your belly button in so you're not arching in this position. You want to really create a straight and twist back, not in an arch. 2. Last one we hold. Up. And grab your foot if you can get there. And just pull it towards you a couple of times. 4, 3, 2, 1, and come out. Now the next one, there's a few options here. The first option is that you find a piece of wall or closet or your bed, whatever you got, close to you, your couch, and placing the foot against that wall. The further away from the wall, the less intense it is. So the closer you come to the wall, I'm going to put my knee all the way onto the wall, the more intense it is. Yes. I'm just going to pull the camera in a little bit so you can see a bit better for this part. Whoop. I hope you can see it here. So, I'm starting with my right leg in front again. Back leg to the back. Now, first I'm going to be low. Oh, shit. Fuck, dit is snel gegaan. Hello. That went really fast, those first. We started a little later, right? Yay! Woo, woo, woo! Okay. Just see if everybody's there. Welcome. Okay, let's continue. So we were with our knee to the back. here. First thing we're going to do is wherever you are, find a position where you can hang out here, where you can keep this, and then you're going to pull your foot away from that wall or bed or cupboard or whatever. Just pull that foot away and back in. Make sure that that front knee doesn't stick out over your toes, over your foot. So your front knee is really on top of that heel. So this should feel doable, yeah? And the more up you are, it's gonna be harder. So you're gonna gently bring yourself a little higher and see if you can still pull that foot away from there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to keep the foot where it is and you're going to come up as high as you can. In this position, your back really wants to arch, but you're going to fight that arch. So you're going to round your spine a little bit, try to pull the tail between your legs, tuck your hips forward, and trying to get the lower back on the wall first. Or if you don't have a wall, just try to push your lower back to the back as far as you can. So we're really trying to, if that's too much, you're just gonna go down a little bit more or a little arch in your back. It also would be nice, it could be nice to just do an arch and around a couple of times so you can feel the difference. Arching, rounding, arching, rounding. 2 and 1. Hold it round for a couple more seconds, maybe even higher. See if you can get that shoulder towards the floor, towards the same line as your foot. For 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it out. Release. And now let's do the other side. So I'm bringing the knee towards, I'm bringing it all the way towards the wall. You can do it a little further away. The further away from the wall, the less intense it's going to be. So find a spot where you can hang out. You can grab a chair or a set of blocks, something to chill on, and then you're just going to pull the foot away from that wall or the chair or whatever you have, your couch. Pull it away and down. Pull it away, back. Pull it away, back. Pull it away. Now if that feels good after a couple of reps, try to get up a little higher. Pull and pull and pull. 4. See how high you can get without you being able to lift that foot off the floor, off the wall or the bed. Ooh, God. All right, and then you're going to keep the foot on the wall. You're going to press your front foot into the mat, bringing your body, your butt towards your heel. Feel that stretch. Arch is going to be rounded, so you're not going to arch your back. You're going to push your tail between your legs. Feel that stretch. You should feel that on the front of your leg. 4, 3, 2, and I go a little bit deeper in for the last couple of reps. Try to really get your shoulders on top of your hips or even on top of your heel. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and come out. Release. All right, so as long as you have like a comfortable knee, you can go pretty deep into this one. You can really use your body to get deeper in. We'll do a couple of butt stretches, and then we're gonna go to our hamstrings, and then we'll start our splits. Okay, so for this one, you're gonna go into a lunge. I'm gonna show you from the front. I'm gonna pull this one back a little bit. Show, not my ugly kitchen. There we go. So I'm gonna go into a lunge and bringing my hands to either side of it. from here, I'm gonna roll to the side of my foot and roll, try to lower my hips, and then I'm rolling it back to straight. So I'm trying to not put the back leg on the floor. I'm really trying to open that knee to the side. It's more comfortable on a mat for sure. I don't have a lot of weight on my hands, but there is some. It's mostly on my 2 feet. Yeah, 2 more. And last one. And then bring it down and bring the back leg down and see if you can go into your pigeon from here. You can pull your foot in. Your back leg, your back foot can straighten. I'll turn around. So you can pull this foot all the way into your hip to get into that nice little pigeon. The more open your butt is, your glute muscles are, the more you can pull your foot away from your hip. So try to go and see if you can still get to a straight square hip here. If you're leaning all the way onto that butt, bring that foot in a little bit more than here. Let's rock from side to side a couple of times. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in the center and bring it down towards the floor. Just chill out there. We're doing a very passive stretch here, so just breathe through it. Remember, a deep exhale to release the tension. If it feels too tight, exhale and say it's okay. Two more. Last one. And slowly walk yourself back up. Roll onto that butt cheek and pull the knee in. And let's do the other side. So bring the other foot in front, tucking my toe back in. I'm framing my foot with my hands. So my hands are on either side of my foot and my knee comes behind my arm, down, press, and up. Roll to the side of the foot and up. This should feel, for most people, this is really intense. If you've got a flexible butt, you don't feel it as much, or, well, you still feel it. But if you have a tight set of glutes, then this one is going to feel really intense. Let's do 4. Up. 3. Up. 2. Up. 1. And then bring it down. Bring the knee also to the floor. And see if you can get from here into your pigeon pose. So either bring your foot in and lean in, or just sit down where you were. All right. Find your golden Goldilocks zone where you can still move your weight away from this butt. So we're rocking side to side a couple of times. Go. And then keep it in the center. Square hips. And you're going to slowly move forward. Come down. Try to get your back nice and straight. So you want it to be not round. Try to get it straight. If it's very easy for you, you can always roll your foot a little bit more towards your shoulder instead of towards your hip. Yes. A couple more deep breaths in which you ask your body to release. 3, 2, and 1. And you rock yourself out. Come to your butt and come to your back. You can grab your strap close so you can use it whenever you need it. Let's see. All right, start with one leg in front. Grab the knee and just hold it here for a couple of times. Just pull it in a couple of times. Here. Knee to your chest. 3, 2, 1. Hold it as close to your chest as possible and straighten out the leg. Flex, point, and bend. Straighten leg, flex, point, bend. So wherever you can keep your leg as you flex and point and bend. Try to keep your knee as close to your chest as possible. And while you straighten out your leg, try to also push that tailbone down to the floor. Just a little extra ooh, ah, ah. Flex, point, bend. Straight, flex, point, bend. 2 more. And last one. Straighten, flex, point, and bend. Now keep it straight and grab the foot. Then the other leg is going to go straight. Grab wherever you can. So if you can grab your thigh, that's fine as well. Or if you want, you can grab your foot with your strap. Yeah? That can also help. What you do want is you want your back to be straight and your leg to be straight. So try to focus on that straightening. Bye, Lena. Bye, bye, bye. Thank you. And just give your foot a few rolls while we're here. And reverse. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee and other leg. Bring it a couple of times towards your chest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in and straighten your leg. Flex, point, bend. Straighten, flex, point, keep going. Straighten, flex, point, bend. Straighten, flex, point, bend. 2 more. Flex, point, bend. Last one. Flex, point, bend. And then we're going to hold it there. Grab wherever you can, either with strap or with your hands, and straighten out that other leg. Try to keep your back straight. So try not to round your back. Now let's give it a few circles with the foot. And reverse. And bring it back to center. All right. And we're going to stand up. Okay. We're going to go and stand up and bring one leg in front of the other. Yes. Now, you can grab a chair here or your couch or whatever, because this is going to be maybe a little bit too intense to go all the way to the floor. So you're going to can grab whatever you need to help you. I'm going to make sure that you can see. So I'm bringing now my left leg over my right, and then first I'm going to fold forward with a straight back, finding the chair. In this position, I'm trying to round and arch my back a couple of times. If that feels okay, if that feels doable, and both your knees are straight, you're going to go a little bit further down. So you can go elbows to chair height, rounding and arching. And if that still feels good, maybe you can get to the floor or to your hands on blocks, rounding and arching that lower back a couple of times. 3, 2. Hold it arched. And just fold yourself over. So just let the weight of your body pull a little bit on your hamstring. If you feel that it's nice to keep rounding and arching, keep rounding and arching, but otherwise see if you can go a little lower. If you have the balance, you can grab your legs behind. Pull it straight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up a little bit. Then bring the other foot in front. Starting on your chair, rounding, arching. Make sure that you not bending that front leg. That front leg really is straight. Push the knees next to each other almost. Arch, round, arch, round. If that works, go a little lower so you can slide your chair a little bit further away so your elbows go to chair height or your elbows go to the chair. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then if you can go even lower, go the lowest step, rounding and arching a couple of times. And then hold it arched and let the weight of your body pull. Try to keep that gezondheid, Peter. Keep that back nice and straight as possible. 4, 3, 2, and hands back to the chair. Get yourself back up and give a little wiggle. Okay. We're gonna do our last, let's see, we do have one more for that. Oh yeah. Let's just go to our forward fold with our feet together. So I'm just gonna go and step my feet together. I'm gonna roll myself all the way down. And then when I'm all the way down, I'm gonna place my hands on my shin and I'm pushing myself into a tabletop. And then from the tabletop, I'm going to drive my straight back towards my legs. And roll yourself. So rolling down, hands on your shins or on your knees. Push yourself up to a straight back. And go with a straight back towards your legs and then roll yourself up. And roll down. We're going to do this one 2 more times. Straight. Push away, shoulders back, neck is long, straight back goes towards the legs, and roll up. Last one. Roll down. Straight leg, straighten back. And straight back goes towards the legs. Stay here. Wherever you can grab yourself, find yourself and try to push your belly towards your legs. So I'm really trying here to go here. Yes. If it's here, fine. That's absolutely perfect. If it's lower, grab wherever you can without rounding that back. If you're quite flexible here, you can also grab across and across. And then here, if you grab this high, you can slide your hands down and you can feel that stretch. But I'm trying, so my back looks a little rounder now, but I'm still actively pushing my belly towards my legs. Bend and straighten out again. And bend, rounding, straighten out. And last time, bend. And straighten out. Four, 3, 2, and bend and roll yourself up. Give it a little shake. Okay. So, let's go to our finale. Yes. Our finale with the front splits. Now, I want you to grab something that can slide. So I'm going to use my pillow. And find a chair or something to balance yourself on. I'm going to grab my blocks. And I'm going to show you from this side. It's a little better. So, I'm using a roll-up towel, roll-up mat here. And I'm starting with my heel on the pillow. And from here, you can balance yourself with your blocks or with your chair. You're going to slide out your foot. And then you're going to pull it back in. Slide out your foot. Pull it back in. And as you slide, go deeper and deeper. We're going to do, let's say, 5 slides in total. Your last slide back must be coming almost from your max. Yes, if you can do it without your blocks, you can do it without your blocks. But grab something to balance yourself. So let's go 5 times. Here we go. 5 and up. 4 and up. 3 and up. 2 and up. Last one and up. And then you're going to slide it all the way out. And you can grab whatever you have on balance and see how low you can go. Now, one thing that you really want to keep your attention to is your square hips. So make sure that back leg, the top of the foot is on the floor and not the side. Pull that hip forward every now and then you slide out the front foot. And try to keep your body on top of your hips. So especially if you're also a little bit more up, it helps to bring your blocks or whatever you're balancing next to your arms, next to your hips. Hold it. 4, 3, 2. Let's wiggle from side to side a couple of times. So roll over from one side to another. If you're a little higher, you can still do that. Just move the weight a little bit more to the outside of the knee and to the inside of the knee. 3, 2, and 1. And one more time in your most relaxed state. So now you can even open your hips a little bit if you like. Go as far out as you can for 4 breaths. Here we go. 3. Tell your body to relax. 2. Last one. And slowly come out one way or another. I know. I'll do the other side. I love splits because we have 2 sides of them. So we're going to do the slides first, and then we'll go to our long stretch. So let's do 5. Channel your inner prince. Yes? Down and pull it up. The first one is very gentle. You go down each time a little bit more, pull it back up. Use your hands on the chair or the wall or whatever you need to get back up. We're going to do 3 more. 2. And last one. Pull it back in. And then you go all the way down into that lovely stretch. Make sure your hips are square. Ooh. And then bring your hands next to your hips to go into that deep weight on top of the hips. So especially if you're further down, try to keep that hip square. So every now and then I just pull that knee under, pull this hip back, pull the other hip a little bit forward so it squares out. Now let's wiggle a little bit from side to side a couple of times. And if you're frustrated by seeing my split, I've been doing this for 8 years. So don't worry about it. You'll get there eventually. And if you don't get there, you'll probably be more flexible in another place than me. Keep it in the center again, and let's bring it all the way into your lowest split for 4 deep breaths. Here we go. In. Exhale and release the tension. In. And exhale. 2 more. In. Exhale. Last one. In. And release. And slowly roll it out. Roll it out, roll it out. And bring your legs back to where they're supposed to be. Bend your knees and roll from side to side. You can do that with your hands also here. Or you're back against the wall. That feels better. 4, 3, 2, 1. Give it a little shake. Oh. I'm taking over my lamp. And just give yourself that little tap again. You can also stand up or lay down if you like, but I like this sitting down. So especially the places where you feel like, okay, it's work there. Maybe your hamstrings. Maybe you just come to one butt and give yourself that little bit of love. Come to the other side. All right. So we're gonna finish it off with a couple of deep breaths together. Okay, so we're gonna sit up tall. Just move your body a little bit so your back is gonna get a little bit of love here. Circles. And reverse circle. Wow. Okay. So, I don't know. Let's breathe in through your nose. Bring your shoulders to your ears. And release. And again. In. And release. And last time. Let's breathe in. And release. And give it a shake, 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 shake. Give yourself a hand and go well